Hi, I'm Elaine Harding at stampwithelaine.com and welcome to episode 11 of 12 of my Christmas countdown series for 2023. Today I have a slider gift card holder with the Merry and Bold and Bright DSP and also the Rocking Horse bundle. So when you open this, the gift card will pop up. This is the Rocking Horse bundle with the stamps and the dies. Now these peculiar bits are actually things to cut out the stamp images. So there's the horizontal holly leaves, and this one is the cluster, and all the rest are self-explanatory. So you've got the building blocks, the smaller berries, the holly leaves, the outline accents, and the teddy bear, the saddle. Those are extras, they go with that. The rocker, the rocking horse itself, the trumpet, the bows, and the drum. And these are the presents all die cut in one go. So in today's project I'm only going to be using this one, the rocking horse and the saddle. Papers I'm using are from Merry, Bold and Bright. These are 12 by 12 inch pieces, to each of 6 double-sided designs. So they're all sort of fairy lights, and on the reverse is just a pattern that you can use all year round. Some spotty rainbow colours. On this side it says fa la 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 la. Some stripes, stars, and then this one with the Christmas trees. So even after Christmas is over, you can still use the papers on the reverse side. To make this, you need some designer series paper, some Poppy Parade scrap cardstock, and pecan pie and basic white. The basic white is for stamping your rocking horse and your sentiments, and also to cut the slider mechanism for inside the card. You can sort of stick your gift card in like so. Pop it inside, and then when you lift that up, the gift card will pop up as well. And then to close it, you just tuck it in underneath the rocking horse's head. You need some Tuxedo Black Memento ink, Poppy Parade, and the stamping blends I'm using are Poppy Parade, Crumb Cake, Smoky Slate, Lemon Lime Twist. I'm also going to be using the Gold and Silver 1/8 inch or 3.2mm trim combo pack. This is an online exclusive, and I'm using the gold one, but there's a silver one as well. First, let's cut the designer series paper. I'll have to put my trimmer this way, otherwise you can't see. So align your paper at 4 inches. Now you have to be mindful of which direction your paper is, especially if these are the trees, to make sure that when you fold it over that's straight. Let me demonstrate. So you need this to be upright, so actually the back will be upside down. It just makes sure that your front is the right way up. Then on the long side you cut that at 11 inches. By sizing it this way, in fact you can get 3 gift bag pouches out of a 12 by 12 inch sheet. The metric measurement will be 9.5 centimeters by 28 centimeters. On the long side you want to score at 2 1/4 and 7 1/2. Now remember I said about the direction of your paper, so if you want that to the trees pointing up, you need to make sure, test it before you score it. So this is the envelope flap coming down, so you need to have your pattern pointing upright this way. So score at 2 1/4 inches, and then 7 1/2 inches, and in metric that will be 6 centimeters and 19 centimeters. To orient your cardstock so that the short side is at the top, and you want to cut from the top at 1/2 inch in. We'll score it first. Let's score it first. And then you want to take your blade and score from cut from 4 inches up to the top. Slide it over, align at 1/2 inch, and cut at 4 inches up to the top. Okay, and the trim around and only cut up to the score line. Okay, so 1/2 inch, find where the score line is and cut down to the bottom. Slide that over and align this edge at 1/2 inch. So there's 1, 2 from the score line there. Cut down to the bottom. Oh dear, I forgot to record it. Let me recap. So I took my trimmer and aligned this at 1/2 inch and cut from the score line down to the bottom. Slide the cardstock along, align that edge at 1/2 inch and cut from the score line down to the bottom. So then you end up with this shape. So if you've got a directional pattern on your paper, the pattern will be upside down. So now you can burnish all your score lines. Where the top of your envelope is, you want to round the corner off. Then you can tell which is the top and which is the bottom. Now this punch has retired, and I can't remember what it's called, but just use any corner rounder to do that if you have one. And then this is the corner rounded bit, so that's your envelope flap at the top, and you just fold the bottom down over the flaps to seal the envelope. Now you want to cut your card insert, so that will be 2 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. And in metric that will be 14 centimeters by 7 centimeters, and you score at 1/2 inch each end. And in metric you score at 1.5 centimeters at each end. Fold this back at the bottom, put tear and tape on the ends, as close to the ends as possible. remove the tape. And then pinch it together. Okay, so there's your pocket for your card to go in. Then where the score line is up the top here, you want to put tear and tape above that score line. Take that off and put another row on just to make sure it sticks properly. Then insert that into your card, your envelope I mean. Center that onto your envelope and have the top edge of that flush with the score line of the envelope, alright? Then just fold that down, and that will act as the mechanism. You can reinforce that score line now. And that will act as your mechanism, so you can put your gift card in that little pocket at the bottom. So leave that open, and the reason why I didn't stamp on it first was so that I could do it in situ. Bring in the mat and my Poppy Parade ink, and I'm just going to stamp Merry Christmas at the top. Bring in the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp the little holly leaves and berries. Bring in my Poppy Parade stamping blends and just colour in the berries. And use the lemon lime twist to colour in the leaves. Now I'm going to stamp the rocking horse on a piece of basic white cardstock. I'm really sad that Stamparatus has been discontinued, but I've kept mine because it's such a useful tool, and there are some tasks that you can use to get a nice crisp clean image. I'm also going to stamp the Have a Rocking Christmas sentiment down here. Colouring to do. I'm not going to bother colouring in this bit here because the die cut will cover that, so you won't see it anyway. I'm not going to bother colouring the saddle because you can die cut that out of pecan pie. So I'll just colour the reins, this bit here, and his mane and body in crumb cake, the stirrups in smoky slate. Now I've finished colouring the rocking horse, I'm going to die cut that and die cut the rocker and the saddle in pecan pie, the rocker in Poppy Parade. So my cutting sandwich is platform 1, the thin die adapter platform 2, one of the platform 3s as the base plate with my cardstock and dies cutting edge face down, second cutting plate platform 3, and I'll run that through the machine off camera. Now I actually cut two, one blank and one that I coloured because it bleeds through. And then, although you can't see it on the other side, I wanted a double layer so that this would be stronger, because you're using that to tuck the top of the envelope in. Then we'll glue the rocker to the front. And also on the back. This is just optional, but you know, I'm doing it to strengthen the cardstock. So I want to place the dimensional so that I know it's free from the bottom of the envelope. So I've put dimensionals on the back, and you want to avoid the outer bit of the rocker because it's going to show. Remove the backing pieces and put this on so that the head of the horse will allow the envelope to tuck in like so. So I'm going to fussy cut the greeting and cut straight across there, but then go around the script up here. Put some dimensionals on the back like so. Put that across there, and another piece here. Last thing to do is tie a double bow. Drape it around your fingers like so, and then do a figure of 8 around your fingers. Cut off a length. Use the stylus to help you poke this loose bit through your finger, between these two fingers. It's too tight, you can pull it up through like that. Bring it forward, loop it. You see that loop it makes here? You want to bring that down and across. Take your stylus and then, like a crochet hook, pull that thread, pull that tail through like so. Okay, and then pull tight on this side to make your double bow, and then slip it off your fingers. And there's your pretty double bow. Attach it to a glue dot, or you may want to attach it to more than one just to make sure it's secure. Then attach it to your gift card envelope, and voila, there's your sliding gift card envelope. Can also add a tag, put a tag on there to say it's for and who it's from. That's my sliding gift card holder. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. Thanks for joining me today, and pop back for the final episode in my Christmas countdown series. Thanks for watching. Bye.